Consider this. A few years ago, a good friend of mine said something to me that quietly rearranged the furniture in my head. He said, some people are so obsessed with positivity that they prefer it over truth. And at first, it sounded harmless. Who doesn't want positivity? Who doesn't want good energy? But the more I sat with it, the more I realized sometimes positivity isn't peace. Sometimes it's avoidance. I started seeing it in myself. Moments where something was clearly wrong, but instead of addressing it, I'd reach for the silver lining. Instead of saying, this is unhealthy, I'd say, well, it could have been worse. Instead of saying, that hurt, I'd say, well, at least I learned something. Now, don't get me wrong. Resilience matters. Perspective matters. But there's a difference between resilience and pretending. I started seeing it in society as well. When conversations about police brutality come up and someone says, well, not all officers are bad. When talking about immigration and someone responds, well, at least we're better than other countries. When racism, sexism, climate change, trauma, insecurity, real lived experiences get met with, don't focus on that. Stay positive. Look on the bright side. That's not optimism. That's deflection. And here's the hard truth. Sometimes things are bad. Sometimes systems are broken. Sometimes people are hurting. And slapping a smile on it doesn't heal it. It just buries it. If we ignore the elephant in the room, we don't create unity. We create what we call artificial harmony. It looks peaceful, it sounds polite, but underneath it, there's tension, there's silence, there's suppression, and suppression always resurfaces. Real harmony isn't artificial, it's built on honesty, built on courage, and built on saying, this is ugly, and we're gonna face it anyway. That's how growth happens. And that's how communities evolve. That's how leaders lead, not by protecting comfort, but by protecting the truth. Because truth might disrupt the vibe, but it also makes real positivity possible. And that's the kind of energy worth fighting for.